faster than the fabric of spacetime can keep up with it, and it'll just rip, and I'm terrified by this. Currently, our night sky is changing rapidly, and in just a matter of decades, if not years, it might become completely unrecognizable. Astronomers worldwide are sounding the alarm, drawing attention to a looming shift in our celestial understanding. Personalities like Neil deGrasse Tyson, a renowned astrophysicist, have collaborated on this issue, stressing that Polaris, the iconic North Star, is about to undergo a dramatic transformation. The story behind this astronomical event is not only fascinating but also deeply unsettling. Polaris, a star that has served as a fixed point in the night sky for millennia, is about to lose its stability. For centuries, this star has been an indispensable reference point for stargazers, navigators, and astronomers, helping humans orient themselves both practically and symbolically. But now, this once reliable guide is on the verge of a profound change, one that could alter both our perception of the night sky and the astronomical calculations we have long taken for granted. This change carries significant implications for both scientific and cultural contexts. Join us as we explore the seriousness of this potential celestial shift and its impact on us all. To fully understand the gravity of the situation, we must first examine the history of Polaris, a star that is now believed to be entering the final stages of its life. For generations, Polaris has been regarded as the guiding star, a celestial beacon that has led the way for both astronomers and navigators alike. Revered by civilizations throughout history, Polaris has held an unparalleled position in the firmament, standing as a symbol of constancy and reliability. Its steady presence has been a cornerstone of celestial navigation, providing an unchanging point of reference in an otherwise dynamic sky. However, recent developments suggest that this era of stability could be nearing its end. A groundbreaking study presented by the esteemed Royal Astronomical Society in September 2023 has cast doubt on the future of Polaris. The study indicates that the star is on the verge of a catastrophic event, an explosion that would mark its permanent disappearance from the night sky. This revelation is shocking, as it implies the loss of a star that has been crucial to both scientific exploration and cultural tradition. Before we delve into the potential consequences of this event, it is essential to take a closer look at Polaris itself to understand the forces driving this dramatic transformation. Polaris, also known colloquially as the North Star, occupies a unique and pivotal position in the night sky. Its location is directly related to its proximity to the celestial North Pole, meaning it appears almost directly above Earth's North Pole. This gives the illusion that the star remains fixed in the northern sky while the rest of the stars seem to rotate around it. This seemingly static position has made Polaris an invaluable tool for navigation, especially for ancient mariners who relied on its guidance to traverse the seas. The star is part of the constellation Ursa Minor and stands out not only because of its position but also due to its moderate brightness. However, Polaris is much more than a simple bright spot in the night sky. It is, in fact, a yellow-white supergiant, massive compared to our Sun, and part of a complex stellar system. This system includes 3 stars, Polaris A1, Polaris AB, and Polaris B. To the naked eye, Polaris appears as a single star, but in reality, it is a binary system with a third star orbiting the primary pair. The gravitational interactions between these stars shape their orbits and, in turn, influence their luminosity and other significant characteristics. Any disturbance in this delicate balance can lead to erratic changes in brightness, pulsation patterns, and other observable traits. Despite advancements in astronomy, scientists still do not fully comprehend the intricate processes that govern these stellar interactions, leaving much of Polaris's future behavior shrouded in mystery. Polaris is located approximately 323 light-years away from Earth, which means that the light we currently see from the star was actually emitted 323 years ago. This temporal distance has profound implications for how we perceive stellar events. If Polaris were to explode today, we wouldn't witness the explosion for another 323 years due to the time it takes for the light to reach us. This cosmic delay means that, in theory, the explosion may have already occurred, and we are merely awaiting the arrival of the light from that distant event. Scientists base their projections on the empirical evidence currently available, which strongly suggests that Polaris is nearing the end of its life cycle. However, due to the vast distances involved, it's possible that the star's fate has already been sealed, but the effects have yet to reach us. This underscores the challenge of studying celestial bodies at such great distances. By the time we observe significant changes, they may have happened centuries earlier. Nevertheless, these projections provide critical insights into the potential future of one of the most iconic stars in our sky. The importance of Polaris throughout human history cannot be overstated. From ancient civilizations to modern times, the North Star has played a crucial role in both navigation and cultural symbolism. Its stability and near-immovable position close to the celestial North Pole have made it an indispensable tool for explorers and travelers, particularly those in the Northern Hemisphere. Ancient mariners, for example, relied on Polaris to navigate across vast oceans, using its steady presence to determine their direction. Even in today's technologically advanced age, the star remains a critical reference point in astronomy and navigation. Beyond its practical use, Polaris holds deep symbolic significance in various cultures. In some traditions, the North Star represents constancy, steadfastness, and permanence. It has been seen as a guiding light both literally and metaphorically in the vast, ever-changing canvas of the night sky. Unlike other stars that rise and set throughout the night, Polaris has been a constant presence, making it a symbol of reliability in an unpredictable world. However, recent observations have raised concerns about the future of this celestial symbol, as its behavior is no longer as predictable as it once was. In recent years, Polaris has begun to exhibit behaviors that deviate from what astronomers have come to expect. This disturbing alteration in its pulsation cycle has puzzled scientists, who are now conducting further investigations to understand the causes behind these irregularities. Normally, stars like Polaris follow a predictable pattern of pulsations, cycles of brightening and dimming that occur in regular intervals. However, Polaris has recently shifted to an erratic cycle, displaying unexpected variations in its brightness. This has raised alarms in the astronomical community, as such changes are often indicators that a star is nearing the end of its life. The erratic behavior is consistent with what scientists have observed in other stars that are in their final stages. Polaris, once known for its steady pulsations, is now showing signs of instability. The increasing duration of these pulsation cycles, previously consistent in their timing, suggests that the interactions between the stars in the Polaris system are becoming more chaotic. Although these changes may be minor, such as a 4.5% increase in pulsation duration, they are of great significance to scientists. These fluctuations are closely monitored, as they could provide clues about the underlying processes driving the star toward its eventual demise. Some astronomers have posited that the gravitational forces between the stars in the Polaris system could be responsible for these fluctuations. These forces may be affecting the atmospheric conditions of the star, which in turn impacts its pulsation patterns. However, not all experts are convinced by this explanation. A growing number of scientists believe that Polaris is on the verge of a supernova, a massive stellar explosion that would mark the end of its life. This theory is supported by the fact that Polaris is exhibiting behaviors similar to those observed in Betelgeuse, another prominent star in the Orion constellation. Like Polaris, Betelgeuse has shown dramatic fluctuations in brightness, leading to widespread speculation that it may explode in the near future. Betelgeuse's behavior has garnered significant attention, with several experts warning that its inevitable end is drawing near. These experts point to the erratic fluctuations in brightness and other signs that are typical of stars in their final stages. Polaris's recent behavior mirrors that of Betelgeuse, suggesting that it too may be nearing its explosive end. NASA has taken a keen interest in the anomalies presented by Betelgeuse. The space agency has expressed concern about the possibility of Betelgeuse exploding, which could result in a spectacular astronomical event visible from Earth. While NASA has not yet issued a similar level of concern for Polaris, the unusual behavior of both stars has prompted astronomers to keep a close watch on these celestial bodies. Betelgeuse's potential supernova has been the subject of extensive monitoring, as it would provide valuable insights into the life cycles of massive stars. Observing such an event would enhance our understanding of the processes involved in stellar evolution, nucleosynthesis, and the dynamics of supernova remnants. Similarly, the potential supernova of Polaris could offer comparable insights, contributing to our broader knowledge of the universe's intricate workings. In conclusion, the current changes observed in Polaris signal a significant shift in our night sky and celestial navigation. As Polaris approaches the end of its life cycle, the implications extend beyond scientific curiosity, touching upon cultural and navigational practices that have relied on this steadfast star for centuries. The impending transformation of Polaris serves as a reminder of the dynamic and ever-evolving nature of the cosmos, urging us to continue exploring and understanding the vast universe we inhabit.